This is News Headlines, live from Wisdom Yard Television. I am Obasanjo Adelere. Here are the news headlines. Leaders must be selected by God to achieve success, Obasanjo. Hookup has dangerous consequences, actress Ayo Adesanya warns young girls. Now the news in details. Former Nigeria President Olusegun Obasanjo has said leaders must, when selected by God, have higher chances of success than those selected by Satan. Obasanjo, while maintaining that not all leaders are made by God, opined that Satan also makes leaders. The former president spoke on Sunday night during an interactive session on Zoom tagged Boiling Point Arena. The conversation, which was aired by some private radio stations in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital, centered on Obasanjo's legacies in government and his assessment of today's Nigeria. Citing the example of Joseph, Moses, and David in the Bible, Obasanjo explained that God has a way of preparing people for leadership positions without them knowing. He said, it depends on what side you are on. God has a way of preparing people for leadership even without them knowing that they are being prepared for leadership. Let's take the case of Joseph. He had dreams, and maybe you could say that Joseph had an inclination that he would be a leader because he had a dream where his brothers were bowing for him, his father and his mother. For Moses, he didn't have any dreams, but he was also prepared for leadership. So I would say most leaders are prepared by God and put in place by God, and when that happens, the chances of success are higher than when you make yourself a leader, which may not be the acts of God. Again, people say all leaders are made by God. I don't accept that. A leader can also be made by Satan. In the case of Job, you can remember Satan was going up and down and went before God, and God was commending Job, but Satan said Job was upright to God because of what he has gotten from God, and he was allowed to test Job. The author farmer stressed that Satan is real and powerful to do a lot of things, adding that he has no salvation but he has power, and the power of Satan must not be underrated. However, he asserted that in order to be properly prepared to lead, leaders need to undergo intense training. Popular Nigerian actress Ayo Adesanya has warned young girls against the dangers of seeking quick financial income. She gave the warning while speaking about the failure of many parents to adequately guide their children. In her interview with Saturday Beat, Adesanya urged young ladies to be mindful of their choices, especially during the festive season. She noted that there is no shortcut to achieving success. The actress further warned that not everyone on social media is real. Many of us who ought to be mentors have taught the children terrible things. To the young girls, your parents can't teach you everything, but know that many of what you see on the internet are fake. Young girls need to know there is no easy money out there. With the kind of economic meltdown across the world, one can barely give you anything for free. To those engaging in hookups for fast money, just know that if he is not collecting your destiny for an exchange, he is grooming you for something. You need to be very prayerful and tread with caution, she said. Before the news comes to an end, here are the headlines once again. Leaders must be selected by God to achieve success, Obasanjo. Hookup has dangerous consequences, actress Ayo Adesanya warns young girls. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Obasanjo Adelere.